Hello, I'm Rob and welcome to Vision Auto Garage. In today's episode, I'm working on the clutch system for the Raudi Metro. Beneath 100,000 miles of grime on this 6-speed gearbox is a concentric hydraulic slave cylinder. I need to convert the Metro cable clutch pedal to operate a hydraulic master cylinder. On the bench next to me, I've got 3 pedal boxes. I've got the original Metro pedal box that uses a cable clutch, an MGF unit that uses a hydraulic clutch, and an OBP Motorsports triple cylinder pedal box. Before I got started, I test fitted the OBP unit on the Metro and it's just far too big. So my plan now is to use the brake master cylinder from the Metro unit on the MGF pedal box and then pinch the clutch master cylinder from the OBP unit and make that work. I'm going to disassemble both the Metro and MGF pedal boxes, starting by disconnecting and removing the brake master cylinder. It's a simple job on the bench to remove the split pin and clevis connecting the brake pedal to the cylinder, and the 4 13mm nuts holding the box onto the mounting plate. With the Metro and MGF units side by side, there are several differences besides the clutch pedal. The brake pedal is sprung differently, with the MGF unit having a much stronger spring and a more acute resting angle. The pedal box itself is almost identical. The MGF unit has an additional bracket for the clutch pedal spring that's not on the Metro unit, but the mounting holes and fitment are the same. It should be a simple job to swap the brake pedal over. Once the side plate is removed, the pedal slides off its pivot easily, along with its bushes and spring. The brake pedal arm should be assembled above the switch bracket, but as I'm not using this type of switch, I'm going to cut it off for future ease. After a bit of fiddling, the MGF pedal box is reassembled with the Metro brake pedal and brake master cylinder. Next, I need to sort this weird spring on the clutch pedal. I seem to recall the MGF pedal box isn't quite vertical like the Metro unit, and I assume it's sprung to hold the pedal in a correct position. I removed the spring and tried installing it the other way round, but ending up removing it completely, only to realise that I could have simply moved the clutch pedal from the MGF onto the Metro box and got the same result with far less effort. If I find the need for a return spring once installed, I can add one quite easily. With both pedals now installed, the gap between the footplates is too narrow and will have to be adjusted. Next, the clutch master cylinder is removed from the OBP box. I haven't yet confirmed the correct bore size for the Audi TT master cylinder, so there's a chance this 3/4 inch unit could overstroke the slave cylinder. I have the option of using a 0.7 or a 0.65 cylinder from the brakes if needed. Clutch master cylinder is offered up, and it's clear that the pushrod will need to be shortened to fit. I need a minimum of a 38mm hole for the mounting plate to fit the cylinder. Overpriced cutting oil and a hole saw does the job just fine. The pushrod is marked and cut down to fit the pedal, and the clevis is fitted. The pedal is too high and there is no more adjustment in the pushrod. I would likely have to space the cylinder up from the mounting plate to bring the pedal in line. For now, I'm happy that the pedal is giving full stroke on the cylinder and it's not binding throughout its movement. A quick fit up on the car and all looks okay. The pedal height is annoying, and I'm sure a spacer between the cylinder and the bulkhead will solve this issue at a later date. While my workshop assistant and cameraman media blast the mounting plate, I start work on moving the clutch pedal footplate. It's just a case of cutting off the plate, moving it to the left and welding it back on. My workshop assistant paints the freshly blasted mounting plate in a matte black engine enamel because why not? Then the whole assembly is rebuilt. It's turned out to be quite a smart install. A new or refurbished Brakemaster cylinder would be nice in the future. I do have a little niggle about the clutch cylinder being vertical, but if I am able to bleed it fully, then there should be no issues with its operation. So with the clutch pedal setup now pretty much complete, all I need to do to finish the system is to order a custom length braided hose all the way back to the slave cylinder. That's all I've got time for today, but thank you so much for watching, and if you've enjoyed the show so far, please click like, share and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Before I start, my initial plan is to use the master cylinder and an OBP Motorsport triple cylinder pedal box. Before my pinch the clutch master cylinder from the OBP unit and make that work. Boom!